What's up, YouTube? No, I'm just messing with you guys. But what's going on? It's Eric here. Wanted to make this video here real quick. Sorry if I kind of tune in and out. Um, I'm currently in the DWAC alert that went off. So I'm still kind of watching it. It's after hours. Let me see if I can pull it up here for you guys. Yeah, so still in that bad boy here. It's December 1st. Look, I got in a good position. As soon as the alert went off, I'm gonna probably swing trade this one. You guys know I really swing trade, but I might go ahead and swing this one. I think that was some decent news, enough to kind of get, people kind of looking at it. It seemed like a good catalyst. What did the alert say? It was something about them, Trump media looking for, yeah, so they were seeking to raise $1 billion for sources. So we'll talk about this trade here in a second. I just want to kind of go over a few things and touch over some stuff with you guys. So I know a lot of times we hear, you know, either myself or other traders or gurus or whoever you listen to that talk about trading, talk about the psychological aspect of it. Um, Especially with days like today, you gotta be able to, how do I want to put this? You gotta kind of stay focused in understanding what your strategy is and understanding the win percentage of your strategy. Um, because if you don't, you end up second guessing yourself a lot and missing out on a lot of trades. Not only should you know your strategy, but you should know your entries and exit points. The reason why I say this is because today the market was so choppy. Even though it was a green day, it was a lot of fake outs. Nothing really ran big. The ones that did run big didn't stay up that long, like ABUS. So you could have easily got, faked out on that one, or you could have easily profited on it. And that would have depend a lot on your psychological aspect. And I'm gonna cover that here for you guys real quick. That's gonna be dealing a lot with your psychological aspect of the trade because of what happened the previous day. It's human nature, it's normal, you know, we kind of go off of what happened previously in history a lot of times thinking that's gonna pertain to the future. But that's a lot of times you'll see, past results don't indicate, future results, that little jargon, whatever. But yeah, I mean, you gotta learn as a trader to not, to have a short memory and make sure that your trading strategy has a good winning percentage. Because if you don't, you're gonna keep second guessing yourself. Okay. Um, and you gotta have patience. Today I didn't take any trades all day long. I just sat here on my hands because there was no clear setup for me at all. And we were in a chat room, we were talking about it, guys. We always talk about, hey, what you guys looking at? And there was nothing really impressive to me to want to get into. So I'd rather sit on my hands, watch the market do what it do. I'm not going to worry about missing out on anything. I mean, even ABUS, that thing ran up to like 100%. Sat on my hands. Why? Because I didn't see any kind of clear entry or exit point from my strategy. I'm in DWAC. Why? Because it hit all the things on my checklist that I go over with you guys in the course that I look for to get into a trade and plan accordingly. Again, I'm up 2,500. I'm up 10% right now. It's probably going to be more depending on how long I swing this. I might just take it and run, depending on how much time we got left. We still got a few hours and after hours left. I don't know. We'll see. I'm at a good entry point, I think. So I might swing it. But anyways, um, sorry, people are messaging me right now in the chat room, of course, and stuff like that. So, uh, yeah, your psychological aspect, guys. If you work on your trading strategy enough, not only do you know your entries, your exits, you know when your trading is going wrong, you're going to also be more confident with taking your trades coming off a red day or even coming off of 4 or 5 or 6 bad trades. That's going to mess with you mentally. And also in the book, it tells you how to overcome that. Which book was it? Oh, I can't remember which book it was. I can't remember if it was Andrew's Disease, How to Day Trade for a Living, or probably something by Mark Douglas. But especially coming off of a losing streak or a red day when you're a bullish trader or a big green day when you're, a bearish trader, if you second guessing your strategy, let's say even if it has a good winning percentage and you know it does, you find yourself missing out on trades that you should have taken. When you re-entering your trades, do it at a smaller share size, smaller level. Instead of trading 50 shares, trade 25. Instead of trading 25, trade 10. And that'll help build your confidence back up to take the trades because that, confidence will definitely eat away with you missing opportunities. So you got to kind of find that balance. You don't want to get FOMO, but you also don't want to be jumping in trades that you go back and look later and say, why the heck did I enter that trade? You know what I mean? So keep that in mind, guys, especially coming off choppy days, red days. And red, I mean by red as in you're not really, trading good. Not that the market was red because you might be a short trader, but that's just what I mean. That's very, very important. And that's why trading takes a lot of toll on you mentally. Imagine doing that day after day after day after day. It could get to you. So sometimes it's good to step away from the screen or even just sit on your hands like I did today. But luckily, patience pays because guess what? I'm up $2,500 right now. But yeah. So let's go ahead and just kind of look at some of these trades, some of these alerts, and just kind of see what we was working with today. Okay. So we kind of start off the day looking at the watch list. Looking at GRTS, CNTX. CNTX did have a little bit of a move, and you had some others on the back burner. Um, Again, just because it's on the watch list doesn't mean I'm in it. I'm just watching it. You got to plan accordingly. So starting off with, the market opening, wasn't too much going on. Um, the market was just so choppy today. It was a lot of news happening, but not a lot of movement. And you know why? Let's just kind of start with the beginning of the day. First, we're coming off that stuff still with Jerome Powell and inflation and him saying taking that back that inflation isn't discretionary or isn't transitory no more. It's here to stay. So that's not helping the market. People are still kind of wary on that a little bit. Um, Dang, I should have gotten the fund too. Sorry guys, it's still after hours. I'm still looking. Yeah, so he was talking about that. Then the COVID variant, what is it, Omicron or whatever it's called? Omarion, whatever. Yeah, this thing just tanked a lot of stocks today. Like ABUS, like I said, that thing went all the way to 100% and it ended at like 46%. So imagine if you got into the top, you don't took a 60% loss off the middle of the day. Um, let's just kind of review some trades, okay? Let's take a look at CNTX. And I'll talk to you guys about this. Now, obviously, and I say this a lot of times, hindsight is 2020. Yes, there's no doubt about it. A lot of times that's why we try to trade this live, but also um, it's just you should be reviewing your trades anyway. Now, CNTX again was on the watch list last night in this area, so you could have got in at a good time. You had a little bit of a spike here. You could have got in coming off of a red date. You don't want to be staying in trades too long, so hopefully you would take profit there. If not, if okay. It's still kind of trading sideways here, staying within this range. So you got a little bit of a move, another spike up, and another pull back down. Now, if you kind of take a look at this is happening twice, right? It's kind of a bad sign as far as like it not holding anything. There's no there's no gradual incline here, which is why, after a pop up, you want to wait for a pullback to see if it establishes some new support. And if it doesn't, why would you get in the trade? For me, this is what I ask myself. Your strategy might be different, or you might be a short seller. Who knows? Whatever. In that case, voila, good for you. Hang on a second. Let me look at something real quick. Okay, I'm at 2,700 now. All right, we're looking good. We're looking good. I think it's about to turn over too on the moving average convergence driver. Anyways, sorry. Um, so yeah, so there was no real support. So if you're a bullish trader, you should just stand on your hands here. Even though this thing was on the watch list, there was no clear sign of entry. Period. Fine, move on. Go about your day. And guys, every day is not going to be a trading day. Understand that too. Okay. Then we had news, GOVX, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. ARDX made some moves. Let's take a look at that one. Oh, we got a little bit of a wall here. Anyways, um, now for me, guys, I get the smaller a stock is, and I told you guys in this course too about the range that I like to trade in stocks. I'm sorry, I'm not even gonna go over that. But anyways, yeah, ARDX fake out, breakout, and this thing just tanked too. Now keep in mind, a lot of this tanking in the market happened because of that announcement of the COVID variant being found in California. That's when a lot of things just began to drizz up. All right. Um, yeah, so that was pretty much how that went with ARDX. Let's take a look at ABUS because I was going to trade this one, but I missed it. I missed it. It's okay though. I'm not saying it's okay because I missed it because it tanked. I'm just saying it's okay that I missed it because I missed it. I mean, another trade will come and eventually will happen. DWAC. Okay. So, anyways, that's what I meant by that. A lot of you haters be like, oh, blah 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 blah, whatever. We ain't got time for all that. So yeah, so ABUS was alerted at like $6 over here, and it had crossed the VWAP. Sorry, I zoomed out a little too much. Hit a new high day. Boom, broke out, established no support, broke down. Now, if we would have did that one strategy that I tell you guys in the course, that would have worked out perfectly here because you had more than enough time to grab, a good meat of that bump up. But then you definitely will want to get out, sooner rather than later. Because look what happens. It tanked. And that was right around the time that they started putting out those news articles about the COVID variant. Sometimes you can't do nothing about that, but cut your loss and move on. IMCC, I know we were talking about that one in the chat room too. I think, who was it? Was it Mike or did Brian? One of you guys said, like, don't touch that thing. I was thinking the same thing when I seen that alert too. Like, I mean, you got one little spike here. It's not even a little, I guess it'd be considered a pretty decent spike. It moved a couple cents. I consider a big spike something that's like, $3 or $4, enough to catch my attention. Hold on, sorry guys. People are messaging me right now. All right, sorry, looking at the little group chat. But with IMCC spiked up, got alerted. It's a medical marijuana play. And those usually run pretty well. But guess what? The market don't care. The market is not going to care about your good news if the market or even the sector is red, your run is not going to be a run. Okay? It may come back later, but look at that. This thing is overextended, top of the MACD. Why would you even want to get in right here is beyond me. That's just pure chasing. At this point, you know you're chasing. Like, really? Look how overextended it is. I think it got halted at this point too, didn't it? Oh, it was like BBLG. I don't know. At some point, I think this thing might have got halted. Maybe it did. Anyways, pulls back. Guess what? No strength. There's no point of staying in the stock. There's no point of even getting in the stock. So Mike or Brian, whoever said that was right. It was just another fake out breakout on a red day. Happens a lot. You can't get caught. Can't get caught looking, okay? Now there are some times where one stock might run pretty well during the red day, but you want to make sure those clear bullish setups are there. Okay. Pretty simple. That was pretty much it. I mean, right now, these movements after hours honestly don't really count, which is why I'm probably thinking about taking my profits and running because this isn't the overall market. Understand that after hours, this isn't the overall market. Fun is making a good run, fun run. I think some of you guys might be in that alert. If you are, kudos to you. Congrats. Keep it going. I need to start remembering that fun runs with DWAC. Sorry, my PlayStation was going off. I'm playing Call of Duty too in a minute. But yeah. Uh, anyways, so that's probably going to be on the watch list with DWAC and BBLG. I just wanted to let you guys know that now. You'll see that on the watch list. I don't really like this range. I mean, it's normal, but it's after hours. I wouldn't want to get into this thing till probably about right at $3 or $4 if I can, and have a dollar risk to reward ratio there. That's if you decide to trade it tomorrow. But anyways, with it being so up, more than likely sellers are going to want to come and try to short sell it. So be wary of that. Um, yeah, so that's pretty much it for the day, guys. I mean, DWAC, now it's starting to pull back a little. I might actually double up on my position here. It didn't pop again, but that's okay. I'm still up $1,500. So, uh, yeah, let's get ready for tomorrow. And, you know, be cautious with your trades, guys, but don't be too cautious. That's basically what I wanted to make this video for, because you guys need to understand that the psychological aspect of your trading is very, very important, which is why I tell you go read those books that are in the Learning Lounge. Um, Listen to Mark Douglas stuff if you have time. You can audio book it, guys. I mean, I put it in the Learning Lounge for you, but this area of the market is where it's very, very important and how you last as a trader, understanding that and understanding yourself. Okay. So keep that in mind. But anyways, a long day today, still a great day today. I can't complain about having, over $1,000 on one day. It just took forever to make it, ideally more than I would like to, but we'll see what tomorrow's bring. This is December 1st, 2021. Let's see how this month goes. I'm hoping we make some big, big money, some Christmas money, uh, and I'm gonna try to keep making these videos for you guys. And yeah, until then, stay green.